my story tonight. It started with a fear I had. I graduated university. I went into this 9-to-5 career job, you know, this corporate track for decades, where you can see your future in front of you, and it's like 30 years later. That scared the crap out of me. So I ran away. I ran to South Korea, went to Canada, and in Canada I found myself in a job which was far from that. I found myself at this, I was doing customer quality assurance on a ski mountain. So every day I was going up to the top of the ski mountain, talking to people on the way up. You know, how's your day? How's your trip? How's the weather? How's the service? All that stuff. And the next part of my job was then to snowboard down the mountain. I was being paid to snowboard in Whistler, Canada, one of the top ski resorts in the world. And that season I spent 120 days snowboarding in one winter, like blue skies, white snow, you know. And if you've ever been snowboarding, it's as close as you get to flying. You know, you're just going down the mountain. And I had day after day of these incredible moments, the days that you chase when you're a snowboarder, to have this, you know, ethereal kind of flying experience. And it got to a point, I was like, right in the middle of the season, it was 14 days where every day I had just had the perfect snowboarding experience. You know, that epitome of that euphoria as a snowboarder. And I was like, it wasn't exciting. It wasn't there. It felt empty. I almost felt guilty. I was having so much euphoria, I felt guilty. And so I got to days off when my friends could come up the mountain, and I wanted to share it with them. That was my next kind of reaction. I wanted to make it more real. Because as euphoric as it was only in my head. I would get home and, you know, if someone hasn't experienced that moment with you, did it happen? You know, what if you forget it? Is it gone forever? You know, so my automatic reaction was to share it with somebody. I didn't learn why until a little bit later. But the next, you know, I spent 2 years there. The next step was chasing more euphoria. I think I was done with the snowboarding. Where else can I find that euphoric experience? So I got on a motorbike and started riding south. And we crossed, you know, over a year, all the way to Argentina, you know, experiencing things that, you know, going around corners on the beaches of Mexico, you know, crossing the Andes Mountains, seeing things, experiencing things that are truly out of this world. And there was still, you know, it was still missing something. And it was when I got to Colombia that I think I found the final piece of what's missing to have a truly euphoric experience. And it has something to do with the Colombian dream. The Colombian dream isn't, you know, a big house and a white picket fence. My interpretation of the Colombian dream is a finca. And it's a finca where you have a barbecue, you have your pool, you have lots of rooms with a lot of beds, because you go to a finca with your family, your friends, and the people you care about, you know? So I saw that the dream of Colombians was to have these euphoric experiences, to go and, you know, experience these moments, but experience with people you care about, you know? So I think it's a similar trap of chasing wealth. You know, we think that when we make a certain amount of money, we'll be happy, we'll reach that epitome of being rich. You know, I think it's the same thing. We can be very misled by experiences, because once you have that experience, it may be just as empty as the wealth, right? Especially right now, as the millennial generations, you know, I grew up as a millennial, and we're told that that's life. Experiences. Even as entrepreneurs, don't sell the product, sell the experience. Don't sell the hotel room, sell the experience you could have in that city. Don't sell the phone, sell the experiences that phone is going to give you. And now I find myself in a position where I'm basically selling experiences on YouTube. But now that I'm aware of this, and Colombia has taught me something about that, I want to use that channel, use my position to start sharing these euphoric moments and allowing other people to have it too. So thanks to Colombia, and thanks to you guys for sharing this euphoric experience.